10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Penguin! Alright. Hello, welcome back to Astrial, a homebrew campaign created by yours truly. Last session, the party had lots and lots more chaos, as there was a bit of recuperating after the incident of the temple slaughter and Maven, as well as Reginald the butler having his wounds being healed and stuff like that, and him recovering. Additionally to that, they had a bit of dilemmas of staying the night in the hidden safe room. Switching over to Azura, her family home was burnt down to someone similar of the other person that attacked Maven and Reginald, but this one bearing more samurai-like armor. So we'll head to the others, where Cypher is running a little bit late, but we should have everyone here tonight. And yeah. Where's my magical button? There it is. Hello!
Hey.
Oh, shit. Look.
You know, I was looking in the corner of my eye.
Did
It's
you
me.
remember to unmute the stream?
Yeah, the stream is unmuted and everything.
Yeah.
I can
Make
be
sure
heard.
they
Sure
can hear.
about that.
Yeah, I can be heard. Go to live screen though. There we are.
Okay. Two hits. Take out their points.
I'm updated again.
Where am I going to start today? We will finish off with Azura, I think. So Azura, your family home, it had been abruptly burnt into flames by some other figure, similar to the so-called Three,
which
but
she does not know about fully.
This one seemed to have bared more of samurai-like plate armor, bearing a long, glowing energy sort of like sword. Your grandmother, Namor, she has fortunately managed to survive the fire with the aid of your dragon. The fire has been now put out on the house, but the barn is completely a lost cause. They're just trying to keep it under control so it doesn't blaze out further. But yeah. What would you like to do?
She was on the way back towards the winery, helping her Nanor, so she could get back to her papa.
That's right. So you're heading out to the winery.
heading on over to the winery to let Flint know that she is safe.
Yeah.
That's what Azora was up to.
What fun, man.
And just supporting her Nanor the whole time after being healed and everything.
Yeah, for reference, your dragon is there, but yeah, just I haven't put it on the map.
Might help if I jump to the right map.
Yeah, that'll definitely help.
Now, what did we say? It was plus and the minus button.
Mm-hmm.
And then heading towards the winery. I'll stop here so you can catch up. Seeing I cannot move my Nanor.
Right.
And I'm assuming here is when we come into sight.
Yeah, so as you are making your way down the path, you can see Flint, who seems to be chatting to Droplet, one of the competitor owners of a winery. Flint is is at the bottom of the stairs, but Petal, you can kind of make out his head. It's just you can't really see above like the stairs from how I've placed the walls. But basically, you can see Petal's top of the head over the stairs.
Yeah, no, as they get closer, Azora's gonna call out Papa to get his attention.
He turns towards you and like waves you over.
Oh yes, doesn't care about his wife that is weak. And yeah, probably. No, you go.
No, it's alright.
I was gonna say should probably almost leave her Nanor straight inside actually.
Mm-hmm.
So her Nanor can sit down.
Yep.
Or to like one of the seats or something.
Yeah, we'll plonk her over in this seat over here then. Like you can see as you walk past, like Flint will just like pat Droplet on like the shoulder, and then like you just overhear the conversation of, you head back to your home. Just make sure nothing's happened to your home. I'm gonna go see the missus and the daughter. Of course. I will see you around. Just take care. Be careful. You too. Then yeah, she like heads off. You're both back. Is everything alright?
Zora looks down at her Nanor and then looks back up at her Papa.
Yeah, oh boy, you're
Nanor
covered
is
all in
safe
soot.
and well.
Petal, can you go grab some water and a wet rag? We'll get Marina all cleaned up. Like Petal walks inside to go grab some stuff.
Zora's like hugging Marina close. like it's kind of hitting her, hearing the description of what happened and everything like that. You can clearly tell she's deep in thought as she just hugs her Nanor.
Yeah, like Petal hands over like a wet rag and some water in a bucket.
Down, Milo.
I don't know who this Milo is, but I got you this water.
Shush. Yeah, I lost my train of thought. Thanks, Petal. We appreciate it. Thank you, Petal.
Yeah, I think your
Like, you can clearly tell
Nanor's,
she's
clearly
just not.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're sort of both phased out. Eventually she looks up to Papa. The farmhouse is mostly gone, and the barn, well, it's gone.
Yeah, well, at least you lot have gotten out for the worst. We can always, once they've cleaned up the place, we can have a look and see what survived the fire. I'm just glad both of you are alright.
I was more than fine. I just wanted to make sure Nanor was fine.
Yes, it's alright, you go do
I'd hate to I would hate to see anything happen to the both of you.
Well, just be thankful that you managed to get me or out of there.
It wasn't even actually really me that got her out. It was puts her hands up and nuzzles the baby that's sitting on her shoulders. It was this one.
Well, I guess I owe it a thank you.
I think he just knew it was the right thing to do.
Yes.
After all, I was waiting to run into that fire to save her.
Well, I think, the best we can do is, me and Petal will head down to the farm and just, see what's salvageable. If there's anything salvageable, such as the beds or mattresses or anything like that, we'll start moving stuff here, and for now, we'll just set up a temporary home while we get some builders in or something.
Yeah, that yeah, it sounds like a good idea. Oh gosh. The meeting tonight's gonna be fun.
Yes, definitely will be. Look, we'll get on the wagon and head out, I think. And, like, Petal starts, like, heading inside
Alright,
to go grab
Papa.
things.
And be safe, please, Papa.
Of course.
When you come back, there's probably something we need to discuss.
Of course, sweetheart. I'll be back soon. When you can, just find a guard. I think probably if you can go talk to your friends, discuss with them what's happened here, and then prepare for the council. I know a lot of your clothes and stuff were in your room. I'm just gonna check to see if at least that survived.
Yeah, it's alright if it hasn't. When you travel, you kind of get used to only having a couple pairs of clothes.
Yes, well, I'll be back soon then. You can see him like grabbing some things from the wagon and then starting to like attach some stuff to the wagon front while calling over like one of the horses.
Zora just like takes a massive exhale. Like you can clearly see she's in deep thought, just thinking about what just happened.
Edel eventually walks out and waves to you and then steps down the stairs.
Zora gives him like a very soft wave in return. As they leave, she'll sort of turn to Nanor. Do you need anything, like a drink of water or some food or anything I can get for you, Nanor?
I'm fine, sweetie. You don't have to get me anything. I'm just a bit heartbroken, dear.
It's fair enough, Nanor. That was your home after all.
Not just my home, dear.
Being-
Our home.
I know. But as I said before, homes can be rebuilt, lives cannot.
I know, sweetie. I just hope I haven't lost anything important, that's all.
I guess we'll only find out when Papa comes back.
Yes, yes. I'm going to go inside, if that's alright with you, dear.
Yeah, of course, no. I'm just gonna stay out here for a couple of more minutes, if that's okay.
That's fine, dear. I'll be in the office.
Okay. And Zora sort of goes. I'm assuming is it like a veranda so you can actually lean on like the posts and look out towards the fields? Okay, that's exactly what she does. Just looks out towards the fields, clearly in deep thought.
Yeah. I can see the smoke still billowing from like the down towards the farm. It's kind of like filling the area as well. Fortunately, like where the winery is located, it's slightly elevated on a hill, just enough so it doesn't get into the smoke range, but you can still kind of make out the cloud of the smoke billowing around in the lower section of the wine fields.
I feel like I should be ignoring it. Sort of just, off in her own world. Kind of just processing the fact that it was a sun person that did that and how it could have gone a lot more worse, and all that kind of stuff. And she's deciding what her next step's going to be.
Yeah.
And also probably thinking that she needs to prepare for the meeting soon.
Yep. Just checking messages.
Fair enough.
Sorry, I was just seeing how far Scythe was. I know she's in an interview. Yeah, like,
I don't know what else I could do unless there's any interactions.
yeah, probably like a wagon rushes by the winery, full to the brim of like guards and mages. Clearly, like just back up for the barn.
Fair.
But, yeah.
She probably just ignores it.
Mhm.
She's mainly kind of on guard almost as well, like a little nervous that the sun assassin is still around. Are you good there? Like, can you stop whining? Yeah, she's just very lost in herself. She could have lost her family then, and that hits home, you know?
It really did hit home, though.
Exactly.
Yeah. Think like probably as you're sitting out just watching the fields, think how you'd imagine it is the camera slowly like pans over the fields and then goes up, rolls back over sort of thing, and then we land back into the upper class district where we fade down into the manor, where you can see everyone basically has been spending the day in lockdown because you aren't able to leave the house. I think Cypher was over in the bar kitchen. I can't remember doing what. But the others are all wherever. I think if I go to the first floor, Lucinia, you're over in the ballroom apparently,
Yes, that is correct.
and Ruby, you're back over at the museum.
Like she's been for the last, I don't know how many hours.
Yeah, so you just sitting there.
Just sitting there. She knows her mum can feel that she's there. She's just waiting for her mum to snap. Okay.
Yeah. So it's close to like midday now. For all of you. Yeah, like we'll start with I think Black Knight, seeing that you hadn't really had much, seeing that you weren't here last week. So you're just chilling with Maven in the bathroom, just bathing, having fun in the giant bathtub.
Yeah. Yeah. see tattoos, scars, everything.
I think she would probably not really care at this point. Like, she's just like more focused on like trying to regain a bit of like some of her happiness, because she's clearly lost a lot of it with the whole incident with Reginald. And just seeing the whole massacre of the temple at the same time. So she's just trying to regain that happiness. So she's probably splashing about in the water and then like splashes you a little bit.
Yeah, she splashes me, I'm splashing back.
Yep. Yeah, at this point, like, she probably smirks a little bit and just chuckles underneath her breath, like, hey, and then, like, splashes you back again.
She's gonna, like cup her hands and then do, like, the water, like, squirt thing. Yeah.
You just squirt water out of your hands, yep.
Yeah.
Hey, how did you do that?
Magic, my darling.
Some weird magic. I've never seen anything like that.
Very skilled people can do it.
Uh-huh. I'm just gonna, like, move back a little bit.
Yeah, the black's gonna try again.
Yep. Do, like, a, what kind of ranged weaponry do you have? Use your crossbow. Just use the stats of the crossbow. Yeah, just see if you can hit it. Weird. Is it set up right? Should have the stats on it. Weird, it doesn't have the stats. I'm gonna go look it up. Crossbow. What type of crossbow is it? A light one.
Right.
There you go. Here's a new crossbow. I would actually use bolts as well. I'll be generous and give you some bolts as well. That will definitely hit through her armor. Giving you 10 crossbow bolts. Yeah, like basically, so you like do the squirt again, and like it's quite a long distance. To be precise, a 15 feet. Like she tries to dodge it, but like you manage to like aim for where she's going to move, and like it squirts her right in the face, and she just like sits there wiping it off for a second, just looks at you like, how?
Yeah, I told you, magic.
You're mean. I'm gonna wash off. And she like walks over to like the bathroom.
Yeah, Black kind of giggles, and then just stands up, goes to the other one.
Oop, shit. What did I do? Access the smart home, apparently. Don't know how I managed that.
What? There's a Google in this place? Ruby, how dare you not tell us?
Yeah, she has access to the
We don't have Google. We have Alexa.
Oh, I see. Traded sides you have.
This Alexa is a Warforged maid.
She pops up when you say Alexa.
Like when you say Reginald.
Reginald just is the protector. Alexa is the informer.
Yeah.
Do what cats do, like shake, dry off.
Shake and dry off. Yep. Start cleaning yourself by grooming.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to think who else is on this floor. I think that is everyone on this floor. Actually, apart from.
Listen here.
Yeah, I'm gonna move to. Well, Dylan's disappeared by the looks of it.
Ruby.
Ruby, what are you up to?
Waiting for mother.
Yes, like you've been waiting here at this point, just like for hours, just sitting in the same spot. And I think probably after, I'm gonna say like, I'm trying to think. You were there for what, like all morning, was it? Because you spent the night in the safe room. Yeah, I'd say like pretty much all morning. Eventually, the door will swing open to the museum. You see two people walk in. Which is Thunder, as well as your mother, Rose. And she looks towards you. Dear, I understand you really want to obtain your father's sword, but that's a replica, dear. It's not really going to do much.
How is it a replica?
Well, I know your father. I know what sword he had and what was inscribed on it and all kinds of things. The real sword is with your father wherever he is.
Why, when I touched it, did I have that vision?
I don't know, dear.
I just...
Visions work very weirdly and uniquely. I don't know how to describe it to you. Perhaps you just saw a vision because it's so similar to him. And it has that
one more
connection.
touch. One more. Please.
Dear. Look, you probably should, Rose. Otherwise she's gonna sit there for a lot longer than she would like to.
Do you remember when I was 5?
I'm not even going to discuss it. She places a hand on the display case and it opens.
Oh my god.
One
Ruby
touch.
stands up.
That is it. You are not taking it out of the display case. You are leaving it where it is. But you can just touch it, okay? If that's all you wish to do.
She grabs the hilt.
Like right as you're about to grab it, she's just like,
pick it.
now before you
she
touch
doesn't-
it, Reginald is a lot
Damn it.
better now. I'm just going to let you know.
Thanks, Mom. And then she grabs the hilt.
Yeah, you grab the hilt. Nothing happens. Told you once off, bro. I take it nothing happened, dear. Like I expected, dear.
Can I at least pick it up to look at it, even the other side?
She rolls her eyes. Of course, then, if you wish. Just put it
Thank
back
you.
when you're done with it. My gosh.
She picks it up
She's gonna like
and
walk
she
inside the
she
room.
literally flips it over.
Yeah.
And looks at the other side of it and just like, I don't know, just kind of swings it a little.
Yep. Nothing too fancy with it.
God.
Um,
Ugh. That is so weird.
probably has like a rose sort of motif on the opposite side engraved on the blade.
Oh, that's actually cute.
It's got fawns all over it.
Really pretty. Ruby thinks about it for a second. Thinks actually about taking it, but then she puts it back and she's like, no.
Yeah, like
Like after all this time, she just puts it back anyway.
yeah, like Thunder is just like staring at you like as you put it back. Glad you made the right choice.
Oh, fine. Then she picks it back up.
Don't be a smartass, Ruby. Yes, please, dear. Just put it back.
Okay. It was funny to see your faces, though.
I may as well just give Reginald access to open it, as I'll be giving him the strict ruling of do not open for my daughter at all means.
Hey. And then Ruby just closes the case and just walks away.
Yeah, as you walk around, you see Reginald slowly walking up.
Reginald!
Madam, how are you? I am feeling a little bit better.
Do you feel better enough for a hug?
I'm more than capable of a hug, madam.
She runs and hugs him.
Probably not that much of a hug. Careful, dear. Please don't hurt him more than he's already. Probably should heal up to here.
You scared the shit divas out of me.
I think I scared more of myself. I thought I was more than capable of handling the situation, but I guess I wasn't, madam. I'm more glad that you're back in one piece, Reginald. As myself, ma'am. Just, Madam Ruby, please refrain from hugging my ribs a bit too much.
Oh, sorry. And she backs away.
Thank you. I do think I have a broken rib, so that quite hurt.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
I just-
it's okay. I'm glad that I am here in one piece.
Ugh.
I have been informed that Miss Maven arrived here safely.
Yeah, she got here.
I am glad she is in one piece. Apart from our attacker, I did get a bit of a good look at this figure, and I do remember drawing a picture. Just from what I remember about the weapon is it did drain a lot of my life force.
Well, that's not good.
Yes, I do fear that it has more properties to it that I do not know of yet, but I will let you all know if there's any updates with that.
You said you drew a picture. Do you have it?
Yes, I drew it from when I arrived, remember?
Oh yeah.
I can grab it. Where did I put it? It was in here. Yes, there it is. Opens the picture up and shows it. I believe they were a dark elf, from what I could tell.
Keep an eye out.
Yes.
I'll make sure I run in the other direction if I ever see him.
I think that would be the wisest decision, as even with all my skill, I could not defend myself against this assailant.
Do you someone he likes? Like, do you think he has someone he loves?
With how the blades felt, I do not think so. Well, I'm going to have a bit of rest, if that is alright with you, madam. That will be fine. Take as much rest as you need, Reginald. Me and
Yes.
Thunder will be heading to the council meeting soon. Just take note that the kids will be coming with us. Alright, well, I will keep the house on lockdown for the time being then. Excellent. Reginald, get some rest then. Right, I will do that. Like he heads off.
Fears.
Well, I should probably head off myself. I need to get back to my home just to see how the wife is doing.
Check in on her.
Yes, I will. Anyway, thank you for your hospitality, Rose, as well as you, Ruby. I will see you lot around.
See you later.
Heads off.
I'm gonna go get my tiara. She starts heading off.
Alright, dear.
Do. We're going to the second floor. Do.
Still in back.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna jump over to you then.
Alright. Yeah. Decent timing, because just Forge only just.
Yeah. So what is Lucinia doing over in the ballroom?
For the most, just doing basic combat drills and a little bit of meditation.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if someone walks in, yeah. But for the most part, that's it.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, no wonder you got your camera open. That's why my stuff's tanking. It's alright, you can... I disabled video on you, so you can go back to doing that if you want to. I was wondering why things were tanking so long. Yeah, practicing like follow-up attacks, bloody counters, and all that.
Sorry, I'm just trying to do stuff and it's glitching out on me.
Yeah.
Trying to upload your characters and it's just having a hissy fit at me. Alright, copy that, upload Zora, starting upload. Yeah, you spend your time just meditating, practicing your combat skills. A bit of tuna decided to go down the air pipe. Yeah, like no one comes in. You don't see anyone walk by the door either.
Yeah.
It's quiet though.
I try using some. Yeah, I try using some new techniques.
Yep.
I try using the those new dagger gauntlet things as well.
Do you have proficiency in throwing daggers? Like daggers, I should say.
They'd count as simple weapons.
Yep.
Yeah, if they count as simple weapons, then yeah.
Yeah. We spent some time like practicing around with those, like throwing them into some of the targets that are still set up from Debrew. Is it gonna upload? Okay, it's just taking its time updating. But yeah. I need to switch back over to. Have you guys been updating your hit points and stuff? Out of curiosity?
Yeah. Well, it's fixed on mine, so yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll have to double check. Okay. I'll have to. Gotta update my character.
Yes, because I've been rolling a d12 every time.
So I'm just doing something at the same time, so that's why I was asking. Can this just go up rather than glitching out? Go up, thank you. Click there, save, there we go. Yeah. Alright. We'll pan over. Cypher's still not here. Copy. Seniors. Yeah, so
Yeah, I'm gonna have to rely on you to update my character sheet.
that's what I'm doing now.
Yeah, because I can't seem to do it from here.
Yeah, so pan back over to Ruby. B-Rail just went off. Yeah, so Luba, you are over in your room.
My room.
Up to there.
I'm foraging my room looking for that one tiara.
One very specific tiara, okay.
Yes. Because it was made specifically for her, but she hides it in her room. And, and she puts it on, like getting it, like makes her hair nice for it, you know, making it look good for, especially because it's the council. And because she likes tiaras, not because she's anywhere near royalty. I mean, come on. But like, she gets all glammed. She walks out of her room. She doesn't know where everyone else is, so she's just gonna go out to like the front after getting dressed, getting ready, getting prettified. Maybe wants to look good.
Yep.
I mean, what if for some reason Flood decides to come to Ganas and she goes past him? I don't know. I mean, who knows? But she goes down to the front and she kind of waits. And waits. And then she realizes she's bored. She goes to the ballroom.
Yeah, I'm gonna just mention it's like about probably around 1-ish at this point. And it was at 7 o'clock. The meeting.
Yeah, she's like, I'm too early. She goes to the ballroom.
Yep. That's probably you'll see Lucinia just practicing.
Oh, okay. Then I leave Lucinia.
The awkward rotate turn.
Did you just see this, like, did you just see Ruby, like, walk up to the door and then suddenly turn and walk back? It's like flowy dress trailing behind her.
It's like, oops, I did not mean to walk in on this. Bye.
And then she has no clue what she's gonna do, so she's gonna go outside and enjoy the nice little weather. I don't know if she's allowed outside, but she's gonna go outside anyway.
Yeah, looking outside, you can see a faint, like, reflective sort of shield around the outside of the walls.
Nice. That means I'm safe. And then she goes And
Barricade was
just-
moved.
She's having a think of which tree to go to this time around. She goes to her mum's tree. Kinda just sits. Oh, maybe on the other side. This side. Sits down and enjoys sunshine. Being the pretty princess she is.
Yeah. Can probably see off quite far in the distance, but probably coming from one of the lower islands. You can see smoke billowing into the sky.
Oh shit. Ruby looks really into that. Just because she knows that her friend, like, yeah, that Azura's place is down that way. Does she notice it's Azura's place?
From where your home is located, probably not.
Okay. She's a bit worried, but she's not worried enough to, like, leave the house. So she just sits back down and stays seated. But keeps looking at it, just making sure it doesn't spread.
Yeah.
And she's sitting down in a way where the dress looks absolutely gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
She's doing everything purposefully.
There is no one around to see it, though.
Who cares? Even if just nature sees it, like, she's happy with that.
Nah, your goddess is watching over in admiration at your dress.
Oh, sure, definitely. It's nice and green. She's actually thinking about wearing that other pink one, but then again, maybe not. But she's thinking about it. But she's like, it's not a ball or anything. She's just going to, like, the thing. So me. Definitely a bit of a meditation, if anything.
You guys should now have access to your new updated character sheets.
Yep.
I just need to switch out your tokens real quick. Oop, I need to fix up your backgrounds. I forgot about that. Sorry, you're gonna be in pitch black darkness for a second. Come on, come on. Why is it not loading? Load. Load Ruby's token. Why is no load? It's throwing a tantrum saying that it's not loading. Okay, for the time being, you can have your own token back again, like your old token. Oh, now it loads as I'm about to place it. Rude. There we go. Yeah.
Literally nothing better to do until 7.
I mean, we can pass more time, sure. I was mainly trying to pass time for Scythe.
I mean, Ruby could be writing a letter,
Okay. You write a letter.
and you know exactly who it's to.
I know who it's to. You write a letter, and that's your letter. Um.
This. Oh my god, it wasn't even that long since I last sent something. He hasn't yet sent anything back.
Yeah, he's gonna think you're desperate at this point.
We just realized maybe not a good idea. I mean, what else is she gonna do?
So write your reply. Actually, I haven't got around to doing that. Yeah. I mean, all right. If you guys are willing to skip time a little bit, I will pan over to Silverstone Farm. And
Yes, I'm off Mario Kart.
Oh my god.
get deleted for that. Deleted. And repost.
Hey, I've been sitting here listening. I might as well be doing something.
Fair enough. Yeah, so like basically time's passed. The smoke of the farm is like diminishing now. Probably around that, like, we'll say 3 o'clock time period.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's just sitting here waiting for anything.
Not going inside.
She's got nothing better to do.
Alright.
She's got nothing better to do.
Yeah, like, Namor is still inside during this whole time period.
Hi, Cypher.
Hi.
Hello. Excellent timing. I'll switch back to you in a minute.
Excellent timing. We're all dead.
Oh, excellent.
No,
Am I dead?
people. No, you're alive.
Except for Azura, because she's not with you guys.
Be sitting absolutely beautifully in front of Rose's tree with her tiara on and everything.
Flint.
Where the fuck? I'm in the kitchen. Where the fuck
You're
am
in the
I?
kitchen, apparently, of the bar.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, both Flint and Petal eventually arrive back with the wagon. You can see it's just filled with certain stuff and all that. But like Flint hops down, walks over to you. Do you want to come inside? I've got some good news for you mainly, as well as us.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm coming in. And she follows him in. Ooh. Give me a second. Apparently, my charger's not plugged in. There we go. Yeah, she follows him inside.
Yep. How was your Nemo?
She just wanted some alone time.
Right, but where is she?
Right, yeah, she's in the office.
Right, that's what I thought she would be in. He knocks on the door. You can hear a little bit of commotion from inside. And then, he opens the door. Hello, sweetie. Got some excellent news for you. Yes, what is it? Well, I managed to salvage quite a fair bit from the farm. Both of the bedrooms, including the guest bedroom, were untouched by the fire. There's only a bit of charring around the door, but because we had the doors closed, fortunately enough, nothing got damaged. So Azura, turns to you. Well, all of your belongings from your adventures and all your belongings entirely, I should say. Those are all safe and sound. And he pulls out from underneath like his top a small book, which you do know what it is. It is the family photo journal. He places it down. This managed to survive. And she kind of like tears up a little bit, Myrna. Oh, well, I'm glad that this managed to survive the fire.
Yeah, it is good, Nano. We got the photos of our life together and your life before that.
Yes, well, I am glad. I'm still a bit upset, yeah. I'm just
It's fair enough, Nano. She looks to Papa and like walks over between them. We should discuss about what happened, though. She looks to Lenore to see whether or not like she wants to say it or if she wants Zora to go ahead.
dear, I know you want to talk about it, but we perhaps not right now. It's still fresh, you see.
Yeah, of course, we won't talk about it.
Thank you, dear. Are you ready to go to that council meeting that you're supposed to go to with your friends?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Astrial.
Right. Well, if you need to, go see your friends as well while you're there.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Good. I need to get back to writing some paperwork.
Yeah, of course. Look after yourself, Lenore.
I will.
Now that
And like Azora.
yeah, go, sorry,
No.
you're right.
I was
Sorry, I was saying that was it.
I was like, wait, didn't he just tell me to go, but then he wanted to go? Azora gives like her Nana it's a warm smile of love, but it does show a little bit of pain behind it. It's like she nods and walks out, leaving them both.
Yeah, like probably as you're like giving that smile, you can look around the desk and she's got like a fresh wine glass on the counter with a bottle next to it, which is about 3/4 full at this point. And like there's a book that's laid out with like ledgers and all that sort of stuff. Probably quite as if she was hiding it, there would have been a slight note sticking out from underneath the book, but she's like tried to cover it with her hand.
Can I do a perception to see what I could possibly have read on the, like during that conversation or
Do a
something?
perception.
Because I'm sure she would have looked around during the conversation.
Yeah, like from where you're looking, like it's kind of like upside down and like at the same time like her hands over it and she's moving it slightly as like she's trying to hide it. Flint clearly hasn't noticed, but yeah.
Yeah. She decides to leave it be, knowing that Eleanor would talk to her about it if she wanted her to know.
Mhm.
And yeah, once she gives that friendly, loving, but painful smile, she walks out
Mhm.
and heads sort of towards the bar.
Hmm. Like, you can see Petals, like, drag a couple things in, like a mattress, and some, like, wood panels and stuff like that.
Yeah, she smiles at Petal, and probably says a soft, thanks for supporting them, Petal. I really, really, really do appreciate it.
It's okay, it's the least I can do. Your papa has been very generous with me. He's offered me money, but I turned it down.
And that's very kind of you.
It's the least I could do. You've just lost a lot of things. We're fortunate enough to get this stuff out.
Yeah. She sort of looks towards the office and then looks back to him. Can I ask you to do me a favor?
Yeah, what?
Promise me to look after them for me.
I can do that, yeah. I mean, I'm strong, but not as strong as you, but I can do my best.
I think when I leave, I may not be coming back for a while. And knowing that you're here to support them is good enough for me.
I appreciate it.
They're gonna need it. It's better than I'm not here. And it's gonna hurt them.
I understand. Look, I know I can't do much around here right now, but I'll do my best. Like, walks over to the wine rack, grabs a bottle. At least take this with you.
Thanks.
Offer it
Yeah, and she
to those asshole council people when you can, if you want, or keep it for yourself. Your choice.
I'll save it for the right time.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, she nods a appreciative smile.
I should probably go back to the wagon and grab out the rest of the stuff. Like he
Yeah, of course. And yeah, he would have definitely been able to see that she's fighting some pain and thoughts. Yeah. And I think, what time would it be like? Would it be like 5-ish or something? Because I'm
So
assuming she would have been.
it would have been like about 3 o'clock. It's like the conversation grew. It would have been like about 3:30. So it's about 3:30ish now.
Yeah, and I'm assuming it's probably around 4 she's been picked up because of the process of getting to. Because the meeting's at 7, but you got to think about travel up to the where the council area is.
There we go. Eventually, Astrial would come up and just be like, "Ah, hello, there you are. I was just getting ready to come pick you up."
Yeah, I'm ready to go whenever you're ready.
I'm ready.
And She's like still covered in a little bit of ash and stuff.
You're a bit covered in ash. She like walks over and like basically like dips her finger on her tongue and then like starts wiping off some of like the ash. I'm smearing it. There's a cloth.
Oh, don't worry about it. If they want to judge me for that, then they can go ahead. After what just happened, it's just a resemblance.
Yeah, well, yeah, and she like pulls off one of like her flower petals that haven't like bloomed yet, but like she waves a hand over it and it blooms in your hair. At least there's something pretty that they can look at.
What, my face not good enough?
Ow.
Why do you think I just had to respond to that? What, is my face not good enough?
Well, I'm just trying to give them something to focus on instead of the soot. I'm not saying that you aren't beautiful. I think you're very beautiful.
Someone's
Thanks.
flirting. I'm kidding.
Push.
And with that, Azora sort of kind of just walks towards the door. Like, she's very low on conversation right now.
Yeah.
I can also imagine that the flower that's not quite bloomed is already starting to sort of turn into like a frozen flower.
Mm. Like pedal waves as you head off.
Yeah, Azora waves to him. And then just sort of continues, kind of no words, just... She's not awkwardly, she's awfully silent.
Check it up there. Yep. So you guys head off into the main part of the town for the farming district. You make your way towards the like ferry docks towards the upper district. As like you walk through town, you get a lot of people staring at you, like kind of giving nods as well as you walk past. Probably a couple of the farm people even like just walk up next to you, pat you on the shoulder, and just give you a silent nod. One of the older ladies, like probably a Earth Ganassi, she comes up to you, puts her head up to yours, like kind of gives you a slight hug and pats you on the back and then nods you off. Astrial's just sitting behind watching.
Welcome to my family, people. It's the whole village.
Yeah, you arrive at the ferry and like the ferry master like for the upper class district like gives you a nod, gestures you on to the boat. A couple other people are obviously on there, but yeah, you eventually arrive in the upper class district, which as you arrive seems to have a lot more of a guard's presence. There's like guard patrols walking around everywhere. Like it would probably be about a second off each guard patrol. It's like you'll see one guard patrol walk around the corner and then straight away another guard patrol will come out.
Yeah, she's not very surprised by it because she did hear about what's happened up here. So she's not surprised that there's a lot of guards about as she walks in tow with Astral towards the council meeting rooms.
Yeah. Fortunately enough, like, whenever a guard patrol walks past, they look towards the both of you, see that Astral's with you, and then, like, just gives you a nod, and then they continue walking off. Like, you know, if you were by yourself, they would have probably stopped you and asked what you're doing and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, you
that is why
eventually...
she's
Are you
going
heading
back
straight to
north.
the council room? Like, is she just taking you there? Or are you stopping by the house
Depends.
first? Like, she'll probably ask you this.
Depends on what time they got there and
It would
everything.
probably be about 6-ish when you arrive.
Yeah, I'll go via the house.
Alright, do you want me to come? I'm more than happy to come with you.
Probably a good idea because knowing if you're not with me, guards will stop me and then I'll have to try and explain everything and I just
They just
can't be bothered.
say you're with me. It can be a bit of a process. I can give you the signed form if you really want.
Whatever's easier on you, Astral, I
Just
don't
come
mind.
with. I need to discuss some things with Rose anyway.
Alright.
Yeah, she'll follow you. Eventually arriving at the
Me?
manor. I'll chuck,
Now you can cut back to Scythe.
chuck you on the map first. And that's the old token.
Try to take your time. I'm gonna be back in a minute.
Good.
It's alright, gotta cut to Scythe first.
Cypher first. So what's Cypher up to? Like the brew up to?
Not my name.
Brain fart. I knew what I meant.
My name is Debrew. Who the fuck is the cipher?
I am not the brew, not the five.
Who is this? Do I need to kill her?
Probably not a good idea.
What am I doing? I am forgotten me.
You're in the kitchen.
I'm in
of
the
bar.
kitchen. Yes.
So,
Where did everyone go?
bread laid out. Butter as well. Yeah.
I've decided I'm no longer hungry. I leave. My friends. I just realized Debrew hasn't had a fucking bath and probably is still covered in blood.
Mm-hmm.
Bath time. I don't know what everyone else is doing. I'm just doing my own thing.
Head into the bathroom. You kind of hear a commotion coming from the bathroom of the bathroom. And you can hear some sort of licking noise coming from the right side of the bathroom.
Oh, it's just black.
Yeah, just black. You just suddenly see a Debrew just come around the corner.
I just peeked my head over and realized it's you, and it's like, okay, it's fine.
Mid-grooming sort of thing.
Yeah.
Look, we had a stalker the other night. If I hear licking in a side of a room that seems to be the bathroom, I'm not. I'm on high alert.
That's understandable. Maybe it's like on the other side.
On the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sweet. I am still covered in dried blood. Probably not the best I talk to her right this second.
Yeah, I'll go check on her and let you.
I'm gonna just wash off what I got going on here.
Yeah, you have fun with that.
Alright. Have fun with the child.
Knock on the door.
Mm-hmm. You hear Maven inside, just like, yeah, what?
I've come to check on you.
I'm just having a shower. Don't come in. Not like you can. The door's locked, but I mean,
Just
you know how to
you're just
lock
in the
pick,
bath.
right?
Why do you need a
But-
shower?
Well, to wash off the bath water. And the shower's really nice, and this is my first ever shower, and it feels really good. Have you had a
Okay,
shower?
well-
It feels amazing.
I know it does. Look, Debru's gonna be out here, taking a bath.
Uh-huh.
Just be careful.
Okay. Well, I mean, is he
Fall
gonna...
in the drain.
Is he like... you just hear the shower turn off and then, like, some frantic grabbing of things. And then, yeah, she opens the door and she's got, like, a towel wrapped around her. Okay, where is he?
There, and he like points to the changing room.
Uh-huh, okay, well, my clothes are over there.
Shit. Debru is currently shirtless.
Debru, can you, like, throw my clothes over?
Half naked, is this okay?
She, like, hides behind Black.
Come on, Maven, and she like, and Black's
You
gonna
guys have
like.
seen me shirtless and just in my undies for the whole night.
I'm in a towel!
Why is this the problem now?
Yeah.
It is just a t-shirt.
Not you, Debru.
It's
Maven.
me! I'm in a towel!
Fuck.
Cover your eyes.
Yeah, I am blind. See, wall is in face now.
Black kind of knows. Come on, Maven.
Can you grab my clothes, please? I'm just gonna,
Yeah. Like runs over, grabs her clothes.
Yep.
You can see Debru's like plastered himself against the wall. In a way to like so as he can't see anything at all.
It's like head up against the wall, like
His
poking
head's against the
hands
wall. He's got
off.
his hands like in the peripheral, so he can't.
Yeah.
See shit.
Okay. Here are your clothes. Quick.
Thank you. I'm
Right,
gonna go to my room and just like runs
Yeah.
off.
It's okay, Debru.
Is it? Okay.
Come out. Have fun in the bath, I guess.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. As soon as they leave, he throws his pants off and just dives into the pool.
Yep. I mean, is this your first proper bath? Like,
Yes.
yeah.
He thinks it's like lake properties, so like
Yeah.
dives in.
The water feels incredibly nice. It's heated water. So think of it as like a spa.
Would Debru know what a fucking spa is?
Hell no. I mean, you'd know what a hot spring is, but it feels like that, I guess. But the water is a lot different.
The water is usually lukewarm where I'm from, okay?
Yeah.
So like warm water is normal to me.
Hmm.
In any case, he swims and bathes.
Yep.
Else got any chaos?
I mean, pan over. Like, I mean, we just had Black and Maven. Ruby is relaxing. I think for you guys, it's probably around that 3 o'clock point as well. So this would be the time period where, like, Azura would be leaving the island, the farming district. Lucinia, are you there? That is
He did say that he was going to be a... Yeah, he did say he was going to be a while.
Yep.
I guess it's me.
Had to join me?
Gladly, no, kidding. Ruby gets up finally after a nice couple hours of meditation and relaxing.
Yeah.
In the most beautiful way possible that no one has seen.
I mean, yeah, Debru, you can actually kind of make out Ruby in the window.
Wait, the fuck?
Wait, where?
Where?
Well, on the second floor, you've got the windows of the bathroom. You can see out, but she can't see in.
Where the fuck is Ruby? I can't see her
Outside.
thing.
It'd be.
Yeah, I can't see her thing.
Well, I can place it on the map. I just haven't. Yeah.
Like, I'm on the second floor.
Wait, let me get there very quickly. I was gonna like show you by like doing this, but yeah.
So she can't see me, but I can see her. Do I know that she can't see me though?
Probably not. I don't think you've peered into that window from outside yet.
I'm gonna wave at her.
Naked! All naked!
See me in my undies like the whole night. I'm gonna quickly realize she can't fucking see me. And be like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put my fucking clothes on for starters.
Goes back through the pool.
Yes! He's just gonna walk straight through it. Why not? And then, after getting changed, he's gonna go and bother his bestie.
Do a dex check while you're there.
Oh. Oh. I get penalty for walking through a pool. Just the ability or saving throw? Like, what do you mean?
Saving throw.
Okay. Hit!
You take 1 damage as you slip over on the floor.
I'm excited to bother my bestie.
Well, the water's all over the floor now. Like, you spread it over. Reginald hasn't cleaned it because he's
kinda in a situation.
bed
In any
rest
case, he
mode.
slides across the fucking floor, puts his clothes on, and then goes out. So fresh. So come on up. Yeah. Hello, everybody. I'm going to bother Ruby.
Those two are not meant to be on that map.
Fucking you. His hair is still wet, by the way. He's like kind of dried off, but not really.
The quick dry off.
It was a quick dry off. It's just like, my friend. Hello.
Hey.
I saw you in the windy. I didn't know if you could see me though.
Ruby like stands up and like brushes off her skirt, like the dress. I didn't notice you. Were you in the bathroom or something?
Yeah, probably good thing you couldn't see me though, for reasons. Anyway.
Oh goodness.
My
And
hair's
Ruby points up at the window, just showing you like I can't see anything.
Yeah, that's into
Oh. Oh. So I just was an idiot.
Wait, did he try to wave at me or something?
Yes.
Naked.
Maybe. Wait, stop laughing, and then he's gonna shake his hair at you and like a wet dog.
Ew, no, not on the dress. I just got into this.
Oh, 1 second, let me just aim for your face then.
Definitely smells like a wet dog.
Like you see that Ruby's trying to hide, like cover the crown.
I'm bothering you, my princess. Is this bothering you?
It's bothering me.
Good.
Oh my god.
Take more rain.
No,
Hydration is
Gerard.
important.
In this scenario, what's happening to the scorpion?
Yeah, the scorpion is just there for the ride.
Fucking hanging on for dear life. And you're shaking violently.
Scorpion's just like stinger in the shoulder.
Oh
I'm
my
used to the
God.
stinger by now. Just
Ruby runs inside, trying to get away from the wet debris.
come back here, give me a hug.
No!
Hugs, please.
No!
Love me.
Oh my god, no! And she goes into the front yard where she was wanting to go anyway. Like, she's like, no! Get away
Where?
from me. Get
That's an
away!
excellent time
It's
period to
raining
have,
men! Get away!
Astral and Zora come
Hallelujah!
in.
Get away! Get
Come
away!
here!
No! Stop
Yeah.
it! No!
Azura,
I
if
don't
you would like
want
to run in as this happens.
No!
Come here, you
I
little
just-
shit!
No!
Yeah.
I
Okay.
can't with this dress. It was, you know how expensive it was.
That would
Yeah,
have,
but
like,
hydration!
perfect time for freeze to show up.
Hydration happens when I drink water, not when I
Do you
touch it.
know what's going on over there?
Photosynthesis!
I haven't seen them for like a day or two, so no.
Wait, pause for a second. Simon. Yeah, you notice Ruby's in this beautiful, like, green dress that looks like it was kind of like made specifically for.
Yeah.
And
I feel like
it's not the same green dress you saw her in earlier. And you can see that she's trying to, like, run away from a wet debris who's trying to get Ruby soaked.
Ruby's shaking, like, in a very awkward manner, trying to get her wet.
Zora's just gonna stand there watching and just waiting to see if they would notice.
Okay, let's get
her.
going.
Fucking yum!
No, get away!
Oh, he's gonna, like, stop in his, like, skid to a stop. And then, like, turn abruptly and be like, oh, hi, Zora!
Ruby gets to here and is like, wait, he's not following me. Turns around. Oh, it's you.
When Ruby looks at Zora, you can tell that she's been crying earlier.
And then she notices a little bit of the sort. And
everyone has
and then
tried.
it dawns on her that it was actually your place. And runs up to you. Azura, it was your place?
Oh, so you heard about the fire?
I saw smoke.
Yeah, it was my family's farm.
She looks the up and down just to check where the soot is.
You can see a smudge face on her face.
And it's just her
fingers.
face.
There's
there's,
some like on like
clothes
her
and stuff.
clothes and stuff. Because like
She-
she did try to go towards it, so
Ruby kind of hugs, but like makes sure she's not actually touching, because dress. And
fair
then
enough.
pats her on the back, going, "There, there." I would hug you properly, but you're covered in soot.
I feel like DeBrew's watching this like, since when were they friends?
Oh no, shit. He's gonna hug you. And now it's wet soot.
Ruby like steps back, trying not to get wet.
Yeah, Zora
As you
just
walk
leans
away, he's
into
gonna slap
DeBrew's-
your face with, like, the back of his wet hand.
No! Ruby runs back in here and just like starts like trying to like dry off her face, and then like tries to like she goes to like the water and tries to look into the water to see if there's anything on her face.
Hello? I can see you lot have arrived.
And I
Zora's currently hugging DeBrew
Hello,
and she gives a wave
Brew,
to
you're
Rose.
very wet.
saw Mel. Sorry, not Mel. I saw Rose in the garden and
Ruby.
Fucking Ruby. Sorry, anyway, I saw Ruby in the garden and I decided to go and see her after my bath, and I didn't. Got excited, so it didn't dry off properly.
Right.
Mother, no.
What? What I miss?
Nothing.
What I miss?
I don't know with you two. Anyway, how are you, Zura?
Could be better.
Well, at least you're here. But the council meeting is going to be soon. It will be an interesting one now that we've got the incident that happened here as well as the temple.
Yeah, how much do
And
you know about what happened here?
I've been informed that the whole temple was murdered and that you have a child called Maven here.
Yes.
Yeah, that's all I know of so far.
Yes, sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but, Astrial, am I able to speak to you as well? Well, I need to speak with you as well. It's about Azura and her family's farm. Oh, is everything alright? Well, that's not my place to, really say, but, looks to you, Azura. Perhaps it's Azura's to give that information.
He got burnt down.
Oh dear, I'm so sorry. Is your family okay? Is everyone alright?
Yeah, Papa wasn't there. Nano was inside. She did get injured, but she's
no.
been healed now and recovering.
I'm glad that she's alright though. Well, I
Yeah.
might have to pay them a visit after this blooming council meeting, but yes. Well, that makes things a little bit more difficult. Well, I'm gonna go talk to Astrial for a bit. Actually, Astrial, if you'd like to just come around to the side of the house with me. Alright. She follows.
Like as Rose and Astral walks away, she like looks to Ruby and Debrew. It was a what's the word?
Assassin?
Not a sun assassin. It was a sun assassin.
We've had a moon assassin here.
And I had a sun assassin at my home.
Did you see a number?
I didn't see anything. It was my nono. They were asking her questions, trying to find out where I was. I wasn't at home at the time. I was at my family's winery. They tortured her to find out where I was, and then burnt the home, leaving her for dead. Luckily, we got to her in time. So no, I didn't see.
Maven, the girl that we're looking after, wasn't so lucky. She's alive, but those who were caretakers were in that temple. All of them are dead from the moon assassin.
Can you tell me more about this Maven?
We think that she may have been involved somehow with the cult that's been after us. She said so to Black, actually. A bit more information than what I know, but they were after her for some reason. She has some powers that she doesn't quite understand nor control. But she seems to know a bit more about this cult than we do.
And she's under the Quartz's protection now.
Yeah. And ours by extension. At this current moment.
So she's got Moon after her. Sun was also here.
There was a number that kept appearing, though. The number 3 kept appearing.
Oh?
Yeah, we don't quite know what it means, but definitely has something to do with the assassins and cult that's after us. What it means, I don't know, but they were after you. I think by extension, your dragon, or our dragon, depends on how we look at it. Then there was Maven, the black dragon, maybe. I'm not sure.
Number 3.
Yeah,
It could also refer to them, the moon assassin, a sun assassin.
could do.
Could be another thing out there.
It could do. Really puzzling. The other thing, Reginald was severely injured last night. He almost died, actually, if we didn't heal him with the healing staff in Uncle Rose's museum.
Oh?
And tread carefully with what you say in front of Maven. She's incredibly traumatized from the entire experience, which is understandable.
It would be fully understandable. I would hate if I was in her position right now.
Also, don't touch her without permission. She will lash out with the strange powers she has. This is learnt from a bad experience, but it's a lesson. Just pre-warning you.
Fair enough. Considering she doesn't even know who I am yet, it wouldn't be my place to try and do anything like that anyway.
Let's go out from the front gate. Anyone could listen to us here. Let's go inside.
Yeah. Sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I'm
That shit will
sorry.
probably.
Yeah,
And
I'm really sorry about
just-
your farm.
as I kept saying to Mananor, homes can be rebuilt, lives cannot.
No, but weren't you and your family already fighting for your home from the council people?
Oh, so you know about that?
Yeah, had a couple of discussions with Rose and some of the other people about it. I was trying to find out for you any other inside information for you before seeing you today. But other things happened, as you can tell. Oh, another thing. A lot of things happened last night, as you know. Ruby had a stalker last night too.
Okay. Would Azora have any hints to who it could have been? This is just a player question.
Yeah, I'd say so. You'd probably know that from past deliveries, like you may have caught someone walking away from the place, and then another delivery that the same person was walking away from the place. Further investigation would probably show that it was one of the Prixon child from the council. So you would know who.
Brixton kid.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, as Debrew says it, Azora's gonna look at Debrew. Wouldn't by chance be the Prickton kid, would it?
Yeah, actually. I'm guessing that's a known thing around here.
She
Or
sort of
not?
shrugs. I
Either-
only did deliveries, but I get people's personalities from the deliveries, so
Shady as fuck.
yeah.
That's all I need to know. He's got a very evil glint in his eye.
Azura,
Yeah, I did not mean to move my token as you said that. I moved my token. Yeah, she would turn around and look at Ruby. Yeah, Ruby?
how long have you noticed this?
Hold one moment.
Damn! How long has she been, noticing?
I feel like I missed something.
When did the dress incident
Oh.
happen?
Oh.
Oh!
At the same time as the dress, isn't it?
Oh!
What?
Oh shit!
Is that instant the reason why he's been following me?
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
I just fell on the ground. Just give me a moment.
Oh
just
shit!
pushed me off my
I've started
seat.
some drama
Oh.
by accident. Shit with my questions. Oh fuck!
Milo, get off me so I
Wait.
can get up!
Hey.
Milo!
Thing.
So, saw Ruby literally take that dress off.
So apparently the stalker has been doing this for a very long time, because the reason why Ruby hates Azura is because of a dress incident that we don't know the specific details of. Apparently they've had the stalker since that time period as well, and Azura has known about it, sort of.
She didn't know that he was kind of stalking her. She always thought that he was going there for business.
Yeah, a certain kind of business, just not a lawful one.
Hey, she doesn't keep up with that business! Milo, get off me so I can get up, please!
Don't use your imaginary friend to get out of this one.
Well, stalking is only a minor felony.
It's still a felony.
Is it a minor if it's been for several years?
Depends on the age of beginnings. How old everyone
Pushed me backwards
is
and
in
then
the
proceeded to lay on me.
situation.
It's not a good look when they've been spying and actually inside the house and watching certain things happening.
Yeah, that's
The real
Great
question is,
mentor.
how is he around the same age as us?
We're in the same
yes, he
classes.
Okay, oh yeah, that's right.
Why do I know that?
So- okay, so okay.
Okay, you've just asked her that question in the game. What is Azura's response?
Oh. Azora chuckles awkwardly. I've noticed him coming in and out since the dress incident.
What
Every
the fuck
time
did-
I've made a delivery, he's been here, but I thought he was just here for business. In all
And you
honesty,
haven't thought to even try to tell one of us?
because it's not my business. You guys are upper class. I'm lower class. I mean nothing to this world.
Ruby goes back to the fountain.
Actually, very important information for our investigation that we're doing into the situation, though. I mean, you may not have known what exactly was going on, especially if you just thought it was, makes sense you'd think it was a business because, upper class people doing deals and stuff all the time.
Exactly. Like, I was just here to make my deliveries. It doesn't mean I get into their business because it's got
Look,
nothing
you
to
don't
do
need
with
to
me.
explain it to me. I understand entirely. I've been on a client-type basis on my own work. I get the gist. I've seen some things. But this is important information for us to know for the investigation, to know how long exactly he's been doing these activities.
Well, yes, since the dress incident, then.
Yeah, you've only told me that this dress incident was that you did something to a dress of hers, which I get. I've literally just been running around a field trying to get her wet. What the hell exactly happened for her to not dislike you so much and to subsequently get a stalker?
So, she was in this brand new dress, and I was making one of my deliveries, and I tripped while holding a crate of wine bottles, and you can imagine that she was in front of me, and yes, you can kind of imagine what happened next. Wine over her brand new dress. And she was trying to oppress a boy that night.
Oh. I would say, why wouldn't she just put on a different dress, but knowing Ruby, it was probably incredibly expensive.
Exactly.
I see. That still doesn't explain why there was a fucking stalker, but...
I have no clue. I just noticed that there was that person coming in and out.
We're gonna try and do something about that, but we have a council meeting first, and apparently his mum is in the council, so we can't exactly spring that on it right this second.
Ozone.
Yeah. I've heard that she's not the most particularly agreeable person to talk to.
Yeah, well, she wants to basically buy my family's farm and use it for her own business.
Oh, another one! Another one!
Yes, except what she talked about. It's so personalized for my family.
Well, they're probably gonna change their mind about the farm now that it's... Yeah. But... Seriously, like, what the hell do they want your farm for?
My family owned a very successful winery. It's probably one of the best wineries.
You just do like a wine tour every day or like every few days for people then to appease them. You don't have to sell it to them, it can go straight towards your grandparents and yourself.
Well, yeah. That's the options we're going to talk about.
Gonna move her over here because she seems to be quite distant.
What?
Why don't you just...
Sorry, I wasn't at my computer.
Yeah,
I'm like
putting
I could
ready
tell
to hear
for some
you.
weird reason it wasn't going through the headset, so it was just that you getting distant and distant and distant and distant.
I'm like, you're just walking away from Debrew and Debrew's just standing there at the door being like, it's the other way. Is your sense of direction, it's the other way. Left. No, that's right, Azura. Please.
Right, yeah, apologies about that.
Were you having a delusion about the Milo again?
Yes, I was following him to a bedroom, his bed, actually. Stop
Like
it.
a bed of flowers? What?
Let's get back.
What do you mean by bed? We're outside!
A flower bed!
Ma'am, is there soot in your brains?
Yeah, probably. I did want to run into the fire to save my nan.
We need to clean the ears. What? He's like looking straight down one of your ear canals.
Maven will walk down the stairs and comes over.
I just love how this is freaking canon.
Hi?
Good morning, Maven, how are you? Goes back to inspecting Azura's ears.
I mean, it's afternoon, but, good?
Looks directly at the sun. So it is!
Are you guys okay?
No.
Yeah.
I'm running on 3 hours of sleep.
You should get some rest before we go.
I have no time. I will not sleep now if the sun is out.
I
Zora
managed
just shrugs.
to convince, like, Ruby's mum to let me come. I've just gotta have, like, 3 guards escort us to the
Okay.
council.
Also, Maven,
Yeah.
if they ask you a question and you're not comfortable answering it, you
Uh-huh.
do not have to answer the question.
So...
You don't have to lie. You don't have to do anything like that. Just say, I would prefer not to be asked that question at this time.
Okay, can I, like, use violence to say that? Or do I...
No.
Okay, I just had to make sure.
Just, if they do not respect it, that is on them. But you
Uh-huh.
can say, I would rather not answer that question at this time.
Okay.
That is what people call being political.
I could always be a
And-
smartass and just, like, speak in, like, Elvish or something.
Then, but you don't know if they speak English as well.
Okay, Celestial it is.
Then you don't know if they don't speak Celestial as well. There's probably some religious.
Thieves
leaders
can't?
that-
I mean, Thieves can't really talk.
you can't
in-
talk and speak. You have to write that.
I mean, you can use, like, code words in Thieves can't,
Maven?
but...
Maven,
Yeah.
how about keep the comebacks to yourself and then tell us later, so as it can be a fun little thing that we do.
Okay.
But while we're there, if you don't want to answer something, say I prefer not to say, or that's not something that I can talk about, or
So, before we get into that detail, who is this?
oh, this is Zora. This is a mate of ours. Her house burnt down last night.
Oh.
This afternoon, but yes.
That
I'm
too.
really sorry. Like, as like she's speaking, the dragon kind of peeks its head out and kind of like coos towards Maven. Oh, what is that? Is that one of those dragon things?
See,
Yeah, it's our dragon friend.
we haven't got a name for them yet.
Which I have been thinking of names. I was just thought I'd talk to you guys first.
Somerset.
Just looks at Maven like, that's a good name. We can add that to the list.
No, I think its name is Somerset.
How do you know?
I
In Draconic, he's gonna ask if she can
Just-
speak Draconic.
no.
You just answered my question.
Wait, what was Maven's answer?
No. So, like, I said, do you speak Draconic? And she said no. And I'm like, but you answered my question.
No, like, I don't speak Draconic, but I know what its name is for some weird reason.
You just feel it, do you?
Yeah.
Zora puts her hands up to the baby. Is your name Somerset?
Coos.
And so we have baby Summer. Set.
I've just named it.
Somerset.
Are you okay
Yeah.
with shortening it to Summer or Sum?
Did you just name it then, Sonic?
No, I just changed its name then. It is Somerset.
Huh. Milo, shut up!
Please excuse her for yelling at a creature known as Milo. We do not know what the fuck she's doing.
Is it the dragon's nickname? Like,
No, it's something else. She's been doing it since before the dragon. We think that something has happened in her brain. We're not sure what.
do you think she has like that rare like thing that makes people like split their mindset? So like they're like two people but in the same brain.
D&D.
Maybe?
Fucking D&D. Schizophrenia.
She doesn't know what it is.
we don't
I
know
know
either,
what
so
DIG
maybe.
is.
Yeah, look, maybe, but every now and again she yells, "Shut up, Milo," so whatever Milo is saying obviously isn't nice.
Probably.
Or annoying. She was saying before that Milo was going into a bed, but we were outside, so I thought it was like the bed for the plants, but I'm not sure.
Maybe in her brain it's like a bedroom, and she's just telling this person to go to bed.
And Zora puts her hands against her forehead. Just ignore it, please.
Right.
So
The brew is
Somerset.
smiling.
So Somerset, and she's like nuzzling the baby dragon.
Rub its head against you.
Like it. It suits you.
Cues.
Well, Somerset, thank you for helping my Nanoa earlier.
Coos again, but in like a happy sort of way.
She looks to Debrew. Somerset was actually the one that left my shoulders and helped put out the fire, helped my Nanoa escape.
The brew's gonna cup his hands towards the baby dragon to Somerset to like be like stand on my hands. Like off, like to pick it up, but like letting it choose to go on his hands if it wants to.
Probably like sniffs at your hands for a second and then like crawls over.
The brew gives Somerset a kiss on the forehead, just like, you did a very good job.
Coos. Headbutts you. Tries to crawl back over to Azura.
The brew lets it.
I don't know why I know. Like,
Is it like your powers where you don't really know that much about them?
I mean, it could be connected, but
Can I put a suggestion out there?
yeah.
You say the moon cult's after you. The moon cult is, well, moon and summer cult are after the baby dragon. They actually took the other baby dragon. There was 2 of them, twins.
Oh,
They have one, and we managed to save the other.
We're trying to get them back.
right.
So maybe that's why they want you, because, I don't know, something to do with these dragons and you.
I don't really know.
That's to think about right now, and we're about to go to a council meeting, so maybe let's review this later with everyone.
I think that's a good idea.
Bit too much to think about this early in the morning, and I have not got a lot of sleep. And this is some big thinking.
Just to remind you, it's the afternoon.
Shit!
Do you need a coffee?
Shaking while looking over. Maybe!
I can go, like, ask someone to make one for you, or I can make it. I mean, I'm not really good at making coffees. I was never good at.
So you could ask someone to make it.
Gray never really liked my coffees when I made them because I used too much water. Or was it too much coffee?
It is
beans?
okay. I just decided to run around in a field with less amount of sleep, and that was not a good idea.
At this point,
How about let's all go and get some coffee? Let's go. Except you can have hot chocolate or something. Milkshake maybe. It's an afternoon. We can get that at this time. Let's go. Come on, Nizara. Ruby, would you like or some coffee?
probably say at this point that's when Rose and Astrial would walk in. Are you lot ready
Like,
to
oh, I
go?
like hot chocolate.
I'm just sending word to everyone in the house now, and like both Black and Licinia receive like a message through sending basically from Rose, just saying meet us in the main entrance of the house. We are heading off to the council now.
Lobby.
Yeah, the lobby.
Quick question, Rose. Is there coffee there?
Well, we can get coffee served, yes.
That's good. Excellent news. Let's go.
Right, I can do. I would have Reginald be coming with us to help
No,
serve,
it's fine.
but,
It's understandable.
There'll be
He's
servants
recovering.
there.
I'm not used to the servants, but excellent. Just for everyone's sanity, I might require the coffee. I haven't slept much.
Right, that's perfectly fine, dear.
There are like giant bags underneath the bruise
Yeah.
eyes.
Now, where are those guards? And probably like just standing outside is like about 4 guards, all like heavily wearing plate armor and spears and stuff. Excellent. Well, everyone, I hope you are ready to go.
We quickly like dust off whatever grime happened recently.
It was
And
just
like-
water.
Yeah, like
And-
probably Rose will like come over and just like cast a prestidigitation on you and just like remove any of your dust and grime from you.
Just completely
thank
goes
you.
past the Sora.
Probably does
Just
like Azura
covered-
as well.
I'm slightly damp. I don't think she would care. I'm
She'll
gonna
look
dry
at
on
you
the
and
way.
just like, you can try on the way.
Zipper is immediately gonna like just stand away and just shake whatever's left on him off like a wet dog.
Yeah, everyone like takes 5 steps back.
It's perfectly dry when he's done.
Licinia and Black, are you fine just wearing those? I mean, the council it doesn't expect you lot to be looking fancy or anything like that.
I have fancy clothes, I'll save it for a different occasion.
That's
I
fine,
can't.
dear. And you're fine with what we are wearing?
Yes, of course.
Okay. And Black, you're fine with what you're wearing? Good,
Hey, I can't move.
Oh, right. It's alright, just I'll move
Oh,
you
you
over.
can tear away, I lose my
Wait,
walk, I'm a woman's man.
Stuck in the ballroom.
Oh, great, thanks, move you.
Yeah, Azura
Yeah,
just
right.
has to be fine in what she's wearing.
Yeah. Yeah, like, should dust you off with, like, prestidigitation. Clean you up, make you look a little bit nicer.
I'm in my desert
Terry
clothes.
McCussy.
Tiramacussi, right?
Tiramacussi?
That is now ignorant for thank you.
Tiramacussi.
Right, is that like goblin or something like that? I don't know. Anyway,
It
No,
could
no, no.
be.
No, Tim, that is now primordial for thank you.
right. Primordial it is.
The goblin way of thank you is saying, alright, fuck off.
Yeah, basically it is.
Except it sounds more like if anything.
Goblin language really is weird, isn't it, Debu?
Yeah, there's a lot of screaming and gurgling noises. Although that could have been
Yeah.
a dying one.
Maybe. I haven't had much conversations with goblins. It's something
One too
I
many.
learned as a hobby.
Whee!
I still love the fact that Debu and Azura know the exact same languages by accident.
For different reasons.
Yep.
I am sleep deprived brew. Hello, chaos is away.
Right.
I love how you're
worry
actually
about moving
sleep.
your
I'm
tokens,
pretty
guys.
sure you're sleep deprived. We'll get to
No.
what we have.
Okay. Yeah, so like basically the guards escort you towards the council office, which is in the upper class district. quite deep within like the building section, the office buildings and all that sort of stuff. When
Does
you
it play the
arrive,
office when we go
it's a
past?
2-story building. The first floor just being like basically office rooms and stuff like that, where the second floor is the actual council room. You arrive inside with just gotta move these guys up front. You arrive in like basically everyone's already there. Just you guys were a little bit later. Inside you can
Bitch.
see.
Ticked! We're getting there! We're in
Getting
the
there.
seated
We
room!
just got in. No. You can see everyone like sitting down, like looking around, and then like basically as you guys enter the room, they all look over and just like gesture you over. Rose like heads over and sits next to Thunder. Maven will like basically look around at you guys and determines where for you guys to sit.
I look at Ruby. Where do we sit?
I think we're all just looking like, where do we sit?
Ruby
Oh.
goes around and kind of sits here. Well, where did she sit? This is politics. Give me a moment.
Exactly.
Collating
So,
the politics of the
You've got Thunder
situation.
and Rose on one side, Astrial on another.
Is this Ozone?
And- yep, that's Ozone. Next to Ozone is Rook. And
I don't
next
like
to
these two
Rook
immediately.
is Cole. I think you guys haven't seen everyone, so I'll show you.
We've seen these people.
So yeah, there's Cole. And then you've got Wisp, who is the. I need to get the document up real quickly. Where is it?
Shadow Wizard Money Gang.
I kind of find it funny, because for like Black, Debrew, Lachinia, and Maven, this is just a room full of Ganassis. Nonetheless, a city full of Ganassis.
It's just Ganassi City.
Well, I suppose it's in the name, isn't it?
Yeah, he's seen Ganassi. We are not surprised.
Yeah, you've got.
It's like you're going to a place called Orc and you find just humans there.
Wisp will be in the university/education department once the council is up and running. You have Cole, who is going to be in the mining district/Aetherium export. You've got Ozone, who is sitting next to Rook, which she will be in the where is she? Docks and transport.
You notice that Ruby's gaze went to Ozone when we stepped into the room.
Brew is like channeled onto that and been like, okay, I get it.
Rook,
not
who
actually
is the trading district/import and export, and yes, I'll get to you.
Oh yeah, did the
Yeah.
senior come with us? Because she didn't want to be.
Can you guys even hear me? I swear
Yeah, I
to God.
can.
Yeah, we can hear you.
I think it's
Yeah.
more lagged. I think I just
Is your token here?
Let me why let
I would not know.
fucking
I'm in the middle of a
It-
loading screen.
in the chair.
Yeah. You're still loading in then.
You gotta hold down shift.
I'm in the chair.
You guys are like perfect in a perfect line.
Maven would probably sit next to you, Azura. Where are you going to be sitting?
My child,
Hang
how
on, loading.
fucking
I
dare
can't.
you!
You betrayed.
I just love how everybody is staying away from the bad end of the table.
I was just being like, we will stay.
Go
we'll
away,
keep-
Milo.
Well, as
This
soon
is-
as Ruby sat down, I think everyone understood what side they should be on.
Yeah.
I just put Lacinia on the opposite of Maven.
We all just kind of squish to one side of the table and then glare at the other.
That
Glare-
side.
Glare at one specific person.
You have Flood, who's sitting next to Azura. He will be in the Flash.
This is
Flood, I should
Flood,
say.
not Handsome Flood.
And
Hey,
to
look-
flood the other flood.
It's
His
the
first
it's
name
the
is
much
Flash, he just
older
goes by Flood.
version of your husband.
Oh my god.
Husband.
Husband.
Guys,
Your
I'm
husband.
speaking. Let me
Let
finish.
let the DM speak.
Yeah.
Where is everyone?
So you've got Flash.
Oh yeah,
who-
we are on
Scythe.
council room map.
That's not an option for me.
I can reload it for you.
Oh hey, I was just
There you go.
answering the question.
Should be an option for you now.
It's okay, Scythe. It's okay.
So you've got
It's okay.
Flash Flood, which is the farming district / farming export. Then you've got Thunder, which you all know Thunder, which he is the
Accidentally,
Dix / army commander.
accidentally walked into his bedroom one time. Yeah, that was fun.
You've got obviously Rose, who is going to be the upper class district / the head of the council. And then you've got Astrial C, which is going to be the where is her? She is the guarding district and tourism. But basically, as you guys enter, like you all decide to sit where you guys want to sit. And
Everyone's
Rose,
irritated until Ruby sat down.
Yeah, we were all just kind of standing there being like, where the hell do we sit?
like, everyone has paperwork laid out on the table. Rook and Ozone seem to have the biggest pile. And Rose, like, starts putting, like, a book out and stuff like that in front of her and a bit of bits of paper here and there.
To
Santa.
Ruby, and just be like, were we supposed to bring fucking paper? I didn't bring paper.
No, it's okay. Mom's got it sorted.
So we're not taking notes then?
I mean, you can if you want.
I don't know how these things work.
It's okay. Mom's got the note sorted.
Well,
Writing in Goblin.
thank you all for coming. I would just like to announce that, yes, we had to move the meeting a lot more sooner than we had liked. As well, how do I put this? There's been a lot of incidents throughout the city. I have been informed that there has been about 3 different incidents throughout the city. One being the temple massacre in the upper class district of the temple dedicated to Odia. Now, that was linked. I have brought Maven with us, and Maven kind of like waves. Yes, thank you, dear.
Smiles fondly at me.
She kind of like does actually do that, like gives a
Awkward
smile.
parent thumbs up.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like us being like parental, just be like, yeah.
Now, Maven was linked to this incident as the caretakers that she was under was in the massacre of the temple. When she was heading back to the temple, we had sent my butler, Reginald, to go recover her, as we didn't want her seeing the massacre. However, Reginald had sustained quite some gruesome wounds, and she opens up the book and grabs out a piece of paper and starts passing it down the table. This was a picture that Reginald drew. It is the masked assailant that attacked both him and Maven. Maven, fortunately enough, ran back as fast as she could back to the manor, while Reginald was defending her. But Reginald sustained quite a gruesome wound, and fortunately enough, we were able to heal him using one of my items that I acquired on my adventuring time period. Secondly, to all of this that happened in the upper class district, down in the farming district at Azura's farm, the Silverstone's farm to be precise, there was a fire that seemed to be a bit of a linked incident as well as where is it? I remember asking her for it. Where did I put it? And like Astrial hands over a piece of paper. Thank you, Astrial. There is another piece of paper that I'll pass along now, and just hands it over to Thunder and passes it the opposite direction, so it has a chance to loop back around, but in the opposite directions. This is another photo of the assailants. As like these are passing along between you guys for you guys to look at, which you guys have seen it. I'll reshare it though for the stream. These were the assailants that attacked both. The one in the darker sort of armor with the fancy sort of soul-like daggers was the one that attacked Reginald, and the one with the sort of long sword, sharp-looking blade, I will say, made from pure fire energy, was the one that seemed to have burnt down the farm. Talking to Azura's grandmother, it seemed that this particular assailant had been able to start the fire just with a sheer swing of the sword. Whereas the assassin with the daggers, Reginald, had proclaimed that when it sliced through him, it seemed to have drained his own life force. You can hear the whole room just start going into a mutter of like, oh, that sounds interesting, yes, and all that sort of stuff. Now, additionally to all that, we've had to move the meeting, obviously, because of these incidents, but the real order of business is that we wish to win over the citizens of the city and move more of the city into a diplomacy, one run by us, the council, instead of the royal family. Turn down the epic music a little bit. Jeez, that's loud.
Yes, it is epic time. We are in the council.
That is the
This
music
very...
to indicate that something's bad gonna happen.
Oh
Like,
shit!
yeah.
We are in this process of political agendas. Shit.
Now, looks towards you lot. So as you all know, we are joined by my daughter's friend group. They've had bits of encounters beforehand with these figures. With my own research, I have concluded that one of these is called the Third Moon, which my conclusion is that possibly the other assailant is called the third sun. Or possibly the second moon or sun, I'm not too sure. I believe that these are the elite of the elite. As Maven has given me some personal information, Maven, would you like to perhaps tell us about the ranking system of the their organization? Well, hi, I'm Maven. I mean, you already
I'm
learned that.
Maven.
Thanks, Black. Well, it's okay, dear. Just speak up. Okay.
Zora puts her hand on Maven, like just sort of
Comfort her. Yeah.
comfort. Yeah, comfort.
Yeah.
I'm getting her reassuring face is like, you can go ahead, it's okay.
Okay. So, from what I know, from how long they've been hunting me and through my many caretakers, I've had 3 lots now. These guys are technically my 4th. My past 2 caretakers have gotten enough information on these people that they have their own ranking system. So the moon side, they have like the moon recruit, the moon recruiters, the moon warriors, the moon assassin, the moon infiltrators, and the moon sorcerer, and then the moon elite. But with this new information, possibly there's like more than just the moon elites. There's like the moon elites, but they call themselves, looks back to Rose, and Rose mouths what she's trying to think of. The third moon, yeah. So meaning possibly there could be maybe like 2 more of the moons. So like it could be the second moon and the first moon. Where the first moon is like the leader of like all of them. And then the second and the third are like their right and left hand sort of thing. And then it's the same on like the sun side, but the sun side you've got like the sun recruit, the sun recruiter, the sun warrior, the sun protector, the sun guardian, the sun paladin, and then the sun elite. And then you had that sun third moon, but third sun, yeah. And then there could be like the second sun and then the first sun, yeah. That sounds right, yeah. What
I give Maven a smile.
yeah, what Maven is trying to say is there could be perhaps the first sun, the second sun, and the third sun, and then the first moon, and the second moon, and the third moon. All of these tying into a greater hand that plays out within the shadows. People that you'd never see. Fortunately enough, we've had 2 people that have seen 2 separate ones. Well, 1 separate one, I should say. Whereas Azura's grandmother has seen the third sun, and Reginald has seen the third moon. Both lived to tell the tale, fortunately enough, but I think what they have been sent here to do is more so send us a message, rather than trying to harm us. As clearly if they are meant to be shadows, why would they let themselves be seen? So I think, personally, this is more me and Thunder's point of view on this, is that these assassins have more come here to send us a message that's saying, we're here and we know what you have and we want it, sort of thing. Perhaps their main mission was to obviously get Maven here, but fortunately enough, Reginald was there to stop them. I think what they were wanting to do was massacre the temple, let us know that they are not to be trifled with, and they were here to collect Maven. So if they made out with Maven, then they've sent their message saying, we are not to be messed with, do not come after us. Whereas the farm, I would say they were after, looks to you, Azura, asking confirmation.
Sorry, what did they say?
She looks towards you after asking confirmation if she can speak up about the dragon.
Zara nods.
Well, perhaps they were after Azura's dragon, this sun version of the third. I believe they were sent to the farm, set ablaze the farm, saying, we know you're here, give us the dragon, sort of thing. Unfortunately, Azura's grandmother was in the fire, but she managed to survive, fortunately enough, thanks to the dragon. Any questions now that I've put all this out on the table?
Yes, I have one question. So now that these incidents have happened, how will this affect the economy situation?
Well, right now the city is in lockdown, mainly the upper class district and the farming district, whereas the other districts are a bit more free to roam still, but we've locked down the whole city, allowing no transport into the city or leaving of the city.
Right, but that doesn't really answer my question. I'm more intrigued on how it's going to affect our economy.
Well, the city being in lockdown does limit tourism, looking towards Astrial.
I thought it was Ozone that was into tourism.
She's docking and export.
Right.
Ozone was in the docks and transport, whereas Astral was in the guarding district and tourism. So, I mean, we won't have tourists coming into the city and buying stuff, so it means the economy would dip a little bit, but we should open the city within the next week.
Right, but having that week can significantly drop our prices in the future.
Yes, well, but if we increase the prices for the time being, then perhaps, inflate the prices, I should say, then perhaps that might solve that problem.
Right, but I'm more than happy to increase, but you say that keeping the city in lockdown, what happens if there's, let's say, riots because of the lockdown?
Well, we'll be strict with it, but Thunder here is making sure that these assassins are still within the city. And if they are, then the city will remain in lockdown for a little bit longer, but if they aren't, then we might be able to ease that lockdown a lot more faster.
Right.
And, like, he turns towards Ozone and mutters something to her. Azura, so obviously I know you have a bit of questions that you'd like to ask a couple of the people in this council room, more directing towards Astrial, Ozone, and Rook. But obviously you're invited here for your family's farm. After the incident, I'm sure there's a couple of questions that they might ask you.
Yeah,
Seems
yeah,
to
of
chuckle to
course.
himself at that.
Right, so obviously you know about the incident that happened today. So kind of guess what are your thoughts now into the original offers you guys had standing?
Well, about that one. Yes, your family's farm is a bit of disappointment. Yes. But from what I can gather, is your grandmother. I think she's made up her mind, and
He basically grabs out a piece of paper from like the stack, placing it down on the table and like directs it towards you.
Zora waits for it to get to her because obviously it's going to do pass the parcel to get to her.
Like Wisp would probably guide it towards you.
And, like she's got a eyebrow raised as she looks at it and reads it over.
Yeah, it's the full deeds to the farm. Like mainly the
Abbreviate
winery.
what you mean?
Basically the winery. They've given the full deeds to him.
To Rook.
Yep.
Azura just reads it, takes a soft breath, and passes it back towards him.
yes, well,
Guess
they
that's the answer then.
after the fire, they seemed to be quite disappointed. They said they needed the money. As, how do I put it? They didn't have enough of money to even pay for rebuilding the farm. So I gave them a generous donation of 25,000 gold for the repairs to their barn and their farm home.
And you got the winery in return.
Mm-hmm.
Just player question, was that higher or lower than other offers, like,
It was around the same amount.
and is that a good offer for a winery?
For your family's winery, most definitely. Like, the other winery, that's like the rivals to your family's, theirs is listed about 10,000.
Azora just puts on a smile, nods at him. Well, enjoy.
So
And with
I
that,
will
she's just gonna
put
look
it to
around.
good use. You can see Astral's kind of disappointed by that.
And she's just gonna look around and say, "May I be excused for a moment, please?"
Yes, yes, you're more than happy to leave. You can see Rose has kind of got like a bit of a gritting teeth.
Yeah, she's.
Ruby's
Azora
got
hasn't
her
been
teeth
okay.
full.
Bruce flat out just like glaring at the guy.
You just tell Azora's just not happy.
Yeah.
She's been a lot happened today, and hearing that is not what she wanted to hear.
Ruby's definitely not happy about what she heard.
Yeah, she's gonna step out. Not saying anything else. Yeet.
I would like to announce that the university is opening some new courses within the university, and we'll be opening positions for students. If any of you lot are interested, you're more than happy to apply. Additionally, we have more teachers that we'll be needing for those sort of courses, but we are opening up airship training, as airships are obviously a big thing now, so we'll be hiring a captain that has his own airship, and he'll be teaching students. Oh, that's excellent, Wisp. Then we'll have to transfer a bit of funds towards that, but that's completely understandable.
I'd like to say that the mining district is also running quite well. We've managed to get a bit of Aetherium out there. How do I put it? The Aetherium export for the city, we've had to limit a little bit of it, as I've been getting reports that we've had pirates raiding the ships for Aetherium, as it's in its raw state. It's quite unstable. We do have to sometimes send out Aetherium to other continents or cities to get it refined, but additionally to that, it looks pretty much fine. We're getting good reports from that, I guess. Excellent. I will make notes of that. If you need anything else, just let me know. Ozone, how's the docks and transport going? Well, you see, the docks are going quite well. We've had a lot of tourism, obviously, but we've had import and export. Rook here, he's been helping me with that. We had a transport boat for citizens, tourists, managed to get raided by pirates, as it was coming from one of our other air cities from another continent. They unfortunately crashed the ship. We are still recovering survivors, but yes, it seems to be going well from what I gather. And, well, as long as we get the survivors, then I'm more than happy with that. Astrial, how's the Garden District going? The Garden District is going absolutely divine. we've had a lot of tourists go through. We've made quite a fair bit of profit from that. We've even got a rare flower about to bloom, and it looks so beautiful flower once it is bloomed, and I can't wait. Its aura is just gonna look spectacular. Yes, I hope it looks lovely too. And Thunder, the army is going well, I know that. You've just got to convince the royal family to allow us to fully gain control. Yep, it's going quite well. The royal family is finally starting to back down from us. They're finally throwing in the towel and just letting us have a bit of control. Especially with some of the recent incidents and how we've been handling it. I think they're quite confident in that we will keep it under control. And Flood, your farming district's all good? Yeah, it's going quite well. The family, obviously, with the Silverstone family, I was chatting with Flint Silverstone a little while ago, but he's doing quite well. Still quite heartbroken. Yeah. I do need to ask though, Rook, you said Mirna, she gave you the deed, right? Yes. She came by and dropped the deed off for me. Interesting. Well, Flint was saying that he didn't approve of this after that. The fire, he was saying that he definitely solidified that he wanted to use the winery to make a lot more profits, even try making some sort of unique wine with honey. Hoping that might get some profits. So I'm kind of curious how you managed to acquire the deeds. If she was willing to part with the winery without consulting Flint. She just dropped by and dropped it off, and I didn't really ask too many questions. I was just happy to acquire the winery so we can use it for our trading and profit. Yes, well, I think for now we can head to council break. I will chat with a couple of you, but yes, and Rose gets up, dismissing everyone. Kind of gestures you guys over.
That was completely out of the blue.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yes.
I don't see her doing that.
This is gonna sound very bad, but could a charming spell be in play here?
Or could it be someone pretending to be her? It couldn't have been her.
Could be a bluff.
Could be. The only way to know is if we ask them.
Well,
I saw her was completely shocked,
I do believe that Mirna's been through quite a lot. They've been pressuring her for quite a while now, especially after Azura went off on adventures with you lot. So it could be that the fire just pushed her over the edge and she's finally decided to do it, but not consulting with Flint is just
Out of character?
Out of character,
It's
yes.
completely out of character.
Be something else going on here. I've seen curses like this before. But if it's not, then we can't do much about it. But if it is, we could probably do an investigation into it.
Yes.
Are we able to get someone to send, like, a message over and get them to ask?
Also, proof of the deed. Does he actually have it, or is it a bluff?
Well,
Is it her handwriting? Or is
Zora believes it is.
it's all handwritten. Everything was right. I don't believe
it fake
it.
handwriting all the time?
Have
Well-
none of you forged handwriting before?
Oh yeah,
Yes,
Exactly.
I sadly have to admit that.
many times.
Ruby does not say anything.
I know that one does a couple of times, but
Forging
especially
your parents'
for
signature.
school trips,
School.
looks down at you with a glare.
I look down at the ground. do. What was that?
Most of my business is done by word of mouth, so
Yes, but
really.
I think let's best look into this after the council meeting. But for now, I think let's just take a moment to think this over.
Rose,
Yes, yeah.
when they said 3, do you think there might be an extra one aside from the moon and the sun?
Rephrase that. Sorry, ears went blank for a second.
With the moon and sun assassins that we've seen,
Yes.
those are only 2 instances where we've know for sure that they are the 2 that are involved.
Mm-hmm.
What if there's a 3rd?
Well, as I stated before, what I possibly believe, I mean, Maven's helped me with this, but what I believe is there's a total of 6, honestly. Just 3 in each side. So you've got the 3rd moon, the 2nd moon, the 1st moon. Then you've got on the sun side, you've got the 3rd sun, the 2nd sun, and the 1st sun.
I history check. See if I remember.
No.
Oh. How dare you gatekeep information from me?
In any case, it seems awfully convenient for him. I'm not happy about a lot of things that are happening. I'm not too involved in the political side of things to know exactly what's going on.
Politics isn't my strong point either, dear, but I've just got to do the best I can.
So I have a question. Because Maven is currently being pursued by these people, should she not have a disguise of some description for public areas?
The problem is they're very capable at what they can do. I would believe they would be able to see through that disguise very easily.
I'm not talking about a mystical disguise, just like one that makes it less
Physical, I'm aware what you mean, dear, but they can identify her by you lot as well. That's the big problem. I could have a complete stranger escort her around, and that could be still a hazard as well. It's the problem of no matter where she goes, she's going to be always hunted. And I've had a good conversation. I've sat her down for a full 2 hours discussing this with her. She said every caretaker she's had, they've all said the same thing. It always feels like that they know where she is. They might not know her exact location, but they know she's around that area.
Could it be that they're sensing her energy?
Maybe. I mean, she's attuned to magic, but...
I mean, is she though? She goes wild many times.
There's also the incident last night with the other person that you weren't able to detect them entering your house. Maybe if we figure out how they've done that and evaded your senses, we can find a way to discombobulate theirs.
Well, it's quite a simple thing to do, but even then... they could overthrow it, I don't know, because it's a simple magic item that prevents me seeing into their minds or something like that, but I don't know how it will work in this case.
Like a shroud that covers her aura of some description, or just not to do with her mind, but to do with... just...
We get something that hides her magic power?
Yeah, not take it away from her or anything like that, just kind of cloak it.
I'll
Make it even
have
more
to look into
confusing.
it.
I like him.
I'll look into
There
it,
is-
I think.
Bestie, it's 10 o'clock.
Anyway, I'm about to finish it. Rose, can I get those photos again? It's just something that looked familiar to me. Yes, I can give it to you.
Hand the child the photos.
Yeah, like,
She's
shares
seeing
the
a
photos.
vision!
She's
I
having a vision!
I feel like there's something off that I know about these people. Like, I've seen them before, but I don't know how.
Look into the photo of the child.
Sorry.
She will come back to you. Maybe hold on to the photograph for a while.
Could they have been visiting you? At the orphanage?
Holy shit!
Effect.
Seeing how your power grew.
Effect. So I'm just trying to think who this will affect.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh!
Okay, so
Gonna affect somebody! Oh no!
Rose,
oh,
Ruby, and Azura.
Oh,
I know you're outside,
Another
but this will
people.
affect you.
oh no!
it's the Gnossies.
It's the Gnoth. It's the Gnoth. It's all good.
For you guys, your visions just suddenly just blank. Like, it's kind of like a flash, like as you close your eyes for a blink, but instead of it showing the room, it's now showing something different. It's now a dark room. It's a corridor. Seems to be quite a large corridor though, and it opens into like a large room. You can hear voices, but you're yourselves. You are standing in this room, but you can't see what's going on at the end of the corridor. It's too dark, in fact, silently dark. And then you just hear echoing throughout in the room. Master, I am back. Good. Good. Tell me, did you find her? I did, Master, but I wasn't able to... As you can hear, like, the echo of, like, this person being slapped. You didn't acquire her. Kalana would be very disappointed in you. As I am disappointed in you as well.
Flax gasps despite not being there. Oh,
I see.
Spooky.
Did the third son at least acquire the dragon then? No. From what I know is they didn't acquire the dragon, but perhaps they can acquire it in another time. You hear another slap. No. You will acquire it this time. And if you fail me again, there will be consequences. Right, I'm sorry, Master. I'm very terribly sorry. Create this as an F, and then I'm gonna switch it to images. And then go to this, scroll down, choose file, Astrial.
It was terrifying.
Watching you guys just go blank for a second and we're just like, hello. Are you okay?
No one knows Azora is seeing this vision too out in the corridor.
It's just zoning
So,
out.
like, what you guys can see each other. Like, basically.
Well, that would have been nice to know at the start.
just in an
I'm
empty
aware.
corridor, just hello.
But how this would play out is like, for Ruby and Rose, they're right next to each other. They can see each other quite easily. For you, like Azura, you're in a dark section of this room. Like you can only just make them out. It's kind of that moment where you're like thinking that you can see someone, but you're not sure if it's someone you should call out to or what. And then like you can kind of make out that there's pink fire, and then it clicks in your brain, sort of thing. Come on, load.
Hurry up with the vision.
Sorry, I'm trying to get this thing.
He's trying to get a photo to load.
Photo, I swear to God, if you don't load.
Ta-
If it doesn't load, just chuck it in Discord. At least we'll see it.
You can always show it next session. Shit, I'm not here next session.
Yay!
So yeah,
You're not?
I've got my
Um,
first
Oh,
night of placement.
That's right.
so yeah. Basically, additionally to that, you can see kind of like a silhouette now, like looming over like what appears to be a throne. You can see someone slunched in this throne, and then behind them is like this beautiful large window. The silhouette of what appears to be a moon behind them. And then across the moon you see what appears to be a small black creature that just goes across, silhouetting across the moon. I see that nightfall has finally learnt to fly. I guess that's one good news. As suddenly lightning flashes behind them, and the whole room just lights up, and you can see a figure sitting on the throne.
It's Lucinia's dad.
And that is where we end tonight's session.
Blue saying it's Lucinia's dad, me thinking something totally different.
You would not want that to be Lucinia's dad.
I swear to God, if it's Faney's dad.
Anyway, bye.
Yeah, it won't be my dad because Sonic has already promised me he's not doing a last campaign thing again.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's your hat.
Thank you all for watching.
And not be
and
my
we'll catch
uncle.
you in the next one. Ciao.
Bye-bye!
Bye.
I don't think they're going to be related to anyone. I
Thank
thought
God.
of Viren when I saw that.